Hey guys, welcome back to my channel again. So today, from today onwards, I'm going to use this platform to record all my trades that I took throughout the learning session. So I want to run a project that basically I will be using this 50k sim funded account for my funded futures. I will be trading only within the first hour of the session. So I want to make trading as simple, as stress-free as possible, and I want to use this platform to record all my journey to trying to come up with a solution to the trading. Trading itself is a very stressful task. You have to think about different setup, you have to sit through different sessions. In the past few months, especially from the past weeks, especially from the previous week, I don't know why it's not showing my Friday result there, but I kind of overtraded right throughout this week. Okay, and every session, because my predominant session is London opening, that's the area that I'm specialized the most. So throughout this whole week, right, I did end up the week with $400 profit, but which was still okay, which is I didn't lose money. But the fact is that throughout the whole week, I was actually making more than 1,000 each London session. Okay, and then I continuously trade throughout New York morning and throughout London lunch, New York morning, and London afternoon. I was even trading London afternoon sometimes, and I actually ended up losing most of the profit that I actually earned throughout the London morning. So, and especially if you look at Monday, even though it's a green day, but I actually took 31 trades, which is, yeah, it was completely over trading. So I was quite exhausted from the performance last week. So I did come to a conclusion that, hey, you know what, I need to find a solution that I have to make trading as straightforward, as simple, as mechanical as possible. So I want to start this project. Basically, I want to record all my trades from this account. This account is only allowed to trade London Open, so I'm only be trading London Open. Sometimes I will take a setup just before the open, which is 2:30. My normal trading hour will be 2:30 New York time, which is a 8:30 a.m. in the morning in Germany, until 9:30 New York, which is until 3:30 New York, which is 9:30 in Germany. So I want to be like trading within the first hour or within the first hour and a half of the trading session. Those are the only time window that I'm allowed to take a trade, and I want to record all my trades in this platform, just to show you guys the result, what you can achieve with only a 50k account and trading only 1 hour a day, and what kind of result that you can achieve by doing that. So that's something that I'll be attempting to accomplish in this platform. So yeah, let's just get into the day one analysis. So day one journaling. So this is the price action for yesterday. So I took 3 trades. I think our first trade I took was around the 2:30 New York, at 2:30 a.m. in New York. But let's go into the price action just to see how we did yesterday. And I will be also doing a bit of a daily journaling just to sort of review the price action that took place throughout that session, what I can improve on, the little 1% that I can note it to say, okay, these are the things I can sort of, pay attention to next time, and just to improve in my skill set. Because a lot of time, I've been trading for more than 4 years now. So in terms of analysis for the market, I don't really have anything I want to sort of keep learning, right? Trading is about continuously learning, but now I want to focus on improve my emotional control. Like I want to focus on improving my patience, improving my psychological aspect of trading, not really the more analysis to the market. Okay, I learned ridiculous amount of ICT, SMT concept, and 90% of the stuff that I learn, I'm not even implementing these days. I'm keeping in my trading extremely simple, extremely basic, which is I'm only trading order block, fair value gap, basically just inefficiency, price action, and then just liquidity. Those are the only things that I'm using to trade it, which gave me quite a bit of a profitability. But yeah, and that's, yeah, I don't want to learn anything new into the new concept in terms of the trading analysis. I just want to focus and improve on my psychology. So yeah, so I will point it out in each journaling video what I can improve for the next days, and I want to write down the 1% that I can work on, and then hopefully at the 30 days or 90 days I can get to the level that I can trade with extremely high performance on just the opening. I want to make this I'm currently a full-time trader, but I just want to make my full-time trading life as easy as possible. I don't want to sit in my charts all day, every day, making money, losing money, and be stressed out, right? So anyway, enough mumbling. So let's get into the chart. So where we at today was that I will be predominantly just trading NQ only. So right. So on the daily candle, like we are in a very large consolidation area since early May. Okay. So this has been an area that we consolidate quite a lot. This area. So we obviously reached to the bottom range of this area, and then through Friday price action, price has slightly traded through, and then it did ended up closing with a very strongly weekly candle on the daily candle. Okay, so this sort of a price action showed me yesterday that doesn't look like there's enough energy. The price is just going to sort of push it through, and I feel like the price is going to retrace a little bit more to fill some of the gaps and grab some of the liquidity before it wants to continuously trade it below to fill all of the inefficiency in below. So the buys for yesterday is still sort of bullish, but I was still kind of aware that there isn't going to be a lot of liquidity considering it is only a Monday price action. So coming into the London session, so let me just mark my chart again. Okay. Right, so coming into the London session here, so this was these candle here will be actually, I'll just mark out the Sunday candle as well, just to show you guys what the price action is for Sunday. I'll remove this grid box, so because we already know where the discount range. Okay. So yeah, there isn't much to work on from the Sunday price action. I wouldn't say there is a clear weekly opening gap. Obviously, it creates some inefficiencies in the bottom here. That is something that we kind of want to pay attention to, because sometimes the weekly opening gap inefficiencies are the one that really attract prices. It's either going to come into fill in on Tuesday or Wednesday. Sometimes if the price action, if the bias is very strong, it could potentially come in and fill it on Monday as well. But normally I would just look at the inefficiency from Sunday, just kind of pay attention to that, because that is a very strong price area that attract price. And yeah, this was what happened during Sunday. And then in Monday, obviously before the London session, there isn't a clear trend. Okay, it's a straight consolidation. 2:30 is the time that I normally sit in front of my computer. So throughout Monday price action, it's a as you can see, it's a clean consolidation to the top and to the bottom. So when I see that sort of a price action, I formulate my buys throughout the London session that come from Asia. So if Asia wasn't trending, I don't expect London session to be a trending session. If Asia is consolidation, I genuinely expect London to be consolidation as well, right? Yeah, so when I see the consolidation, clear consolidation throughout the Asia, and my bias for the day is, okay, the London is going to be consolidation. I want to do the range trading. So when the price comes to the bottom range here, as I explained to you guys, I generally start to trade from 2:30 onwards, right? So when it comes to here, we have got an order block sitting here on the 5-minute chart, which previously the price has been reacted to this area. And then obviously there is inefficiency that I pointed out for you guys before, because this is the Sunday inefficiency. Generally this will attract the price quite a bit. So when the price reach here, generally speaking, normally I would just enter a long position, because as I explained to you guys, I expected today to be a range bound price action, but because this is a Sunday inefficiency, I actually prefer the price to trade it into this gap, to fill this inefficiency here before it does this. Okay, this is what I expected, but as you can see, the price didn't do that at all. So the price reacted from this order block, from this previously high traffic area, and then it already reacted to the upside. And then after the London opening, which is the 1-minute candle here, it has created, this is straight here. So this, if you zoom into the 1 minute, this area here was the London open. If you look at the 1-minute candle, it created a impulsive price action to the upside. So from that signal onwards, I'm like, okay, price is not going to go back to fill this inefficiency. So my bias will be bullish, and I'm targeting to the upper range, right? So what I have done is I'll just wait for the price to retrace. So at this level, obviously this particular candle price has retraced into this gap. I'll actually zoom into 1 minute, because generally when I actually take position, I'll be on a 1 minute. So as you can see here, right, London Open, impulsive price action, move to the upside that we already know. After these two couple of candles, because during this area, I still want the inefficiencies to be filled, right? So, and then London Open hasn't started yet, so I want to see what happened after London Open. But once the London Open happened, these two candles traded very impulsively to the upside. So from that point, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to wait into the inefficiencies to fill. I'm just going to take a position to the upside. So, and then after that impulsive candle, the price has consolidated to this area, right, from 1 minute candle. So because of that, I took a long in this area, was 1 minute contract right there. And then if you guys know my strategy, 50-point stop loss, which is it's covered right by this anchor point in below. So 50-point stop loss, 50-point TP, right? That's generally my target. And I normally look at, is my stop loss covered by a very efficiently traded price area? If it is, that's a good trade, because if it's a very efficiently traded area, it requires quite a lot of momentum for the price to trade it through. So in this instances, as you can see, all my stop loss in this area is extremely efficiently traded. So I don't have any problem with my entry. And then obviously TP, it's quite a clear TP at the time. Yes, TP area is also efficiently traded. As you can see, this price action here is really hard to trade it through. However, based on the Asia price action from the previous session, as you can see, this is a range bound price action, right? So we're in the bottom part, so it is quite easy to expect the price to retrace back into the top part. So that's why, yeah, I was quite confident with my setup. I didn't really be greedy to aim for this area. I just wanted a $1,000 win, so I took my $1,000 win. So yesterday I closed my trade pretty early because, as I explained to you guys, I'm only a 50-point trader, right? Because I'm a 50-point trader, I took 1,000, and then I was hoping for the price. If the price come back to do this before we fill the gap, if the price come back, impulse mode, come back and do this. Oh, this thing is so hard to use. If it does that, right, hit my target and come back again, I would have taken another position. But in this instances, it straight went to the top side. Because of that, I just close my trade at $1,000. I don't try to aim for different section. I don't come into today I want 1,500, tomorrow I want 2.5 grand, because the inefficiencies on the top, I will have a different projection. No, from now I just want to be very consistent, 1,000 a day. That's all I'm trying to aim for. Like sometimes if I only get 500, if it's safe, I only trying to get 500. But yeah, 1,000. If I'm good, you know, many setup that happen throughout the session, 1,500, but I don't try to aim for anything more than 1,500 throughout the session. I want to be very consistent with my trading style. The goal here is really just make it as easy as possible. You know, I will only be trading within the first hour of the session, okay? So here, this was a pretty easy trade, hit my target TB pretty easy, and then obviously price come to this top area, and as I explained to you guys, generally speaking, if it's a previous week, I would have taken a short here because, you know, this is a range bound condition, so I would have taken a short, and this was the Viva for the middle band, so I would have taken a short there. But yeah, at this point I don't, because this is exceeding the first hour of the session. So from this point onwards, I didn't want to take the further trade, so I just waited and watched the price action to develop. And yeah, just walked away from the only $900 win for the day. So yeah, pretty happy with the result. Can't complain. This is what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm not trying to come into the market trying to make, you know, 2-3 grand in a day, because that's basically not required. So from today onwards, I will be recording all my trades throughout the first hour of the opening in the London session, just to show you guys what can be done and what is possible. Only be trading only with a 50k account and only be trading 1 hour a day. Okay. So stay tuned, and yeah, you'll be seeing my next recording tomorrow. Cheers. Peace.